Good day, viewers. My name is Maloma Marshall, and for my task of the assignment, I'll be looking at gender inequality. There are numerous definitions when it comes to gender inequality. Gender inequality pervades the world, and everyone is affected by it, including men, women, adults, and even children. So we can therefore say that gender inequality is the social process by which people are treated differently and under similar circumstances on the basis of a gender. There are numerous consequences of gender inequality, but I'll be looking at 5 of them, namely uneven access to education, lack of employment inequality, job secretion, lack of legal protection, and final, lack of bodily anatomy. For my artistic piece, I'll be looking at a poem based on gender inequality. The social issue of gender inequality has spread its wings across societies. From early childhood days, when children play with toys, toolkits and guns would be given to boys, while girls receive dolls, kitchen sets, and soft stuffed toys to care for as pets. Why? Why did society cultivate the preposterous idea that males should dominate, misguided their use their masculine authority, to abuse, to rape, to embrace infidelity? Deprived of their privilege to establish their views, limited, subdued, devalued. Culturally defined as vessels that are weak, females in some spaces are prohibited to speak, victims of societal miscontrol. To these culturally bred male cultivates, society demands that females submit. Submission as a construed, in their view, ingenuine, fake, unreal. A far cry from what is true. Submission that represents such avenues. That leaves females battered, abused, and confused, while males frown in their pride and ego at sensational use. He roams the street with trousers dropped below his waist. Should females do that? She'd be labeled a disgrace. Just for being a male, he wears his crown. While like a lamb, before the shears, the female succumbs to low self-esteem in inferiority, complex, and other devastating attributes. All these the framework of gender inequality.
Good afternoon, viewers. I'm hfle. I will be your host today on the Janelle's Show. Thanks for being a part of our show. Today, our show is about inappropriate sexual behaviors.
Are you not going to introduce me?
Here I have with me a close friend, a body, a hand, a sock, and sometimes a pain, a big pain. Please help me welcome my friend Wally. Wally, would you like to say something to our audience?
Hello, I am Wally and I am happy to be here today.
So, what is inappropriate sexual behaviors?
Are you not going to ask me how my day was?
We are on air. Can you just read your script? Okay. So, how was your day, Wally?
Today was the absolute worst day ever.
Why? What happened, Wally?
It's my turn to speak. Let me speak.
Okay, do your thing.
When I was heading to work, I saw an old classmate, and while I was hugging her, she touched my... Can I say the word in ear?
Tell me my ear first. Yes, you can say that.
Okay, my butt. I felt angry, embarrassed, and disrespected.
And what you do?
I pushed her away and she pretended it was an accident. I wanted to snap her.
No, that you can't see on air. But thank you for sharing, Wally.
Is that an inappropriate sexual behavior?
Yes, that's an inappropriate sexual behavior. Can I go on with the definition of inappropriate sexual behavior now?
Yes.
Thank you. What is inappropriate sexual behavior? Inappropriate sexual behavior is a term which encompasses a variety of behaviors. Inappropriate sexual behavior includes harassing behavior, unsuitable touching or grabbing, sexual propositions, expose of genitals or nudity in public, and masturbation in a public place. Wally, do you know any consequences of inappropriate sexual behaviors?
Yes. Frustration, disrespect, depression, and reduce of self-esteem. All of what I felt today.
Your self-esteem was reduced? That's hard to believe, Wally, but I do hope you never have to feel that way again. Viewers, why do you think there is a need to bring awareness to the issue of inappropriate sexual behavior? The reason is because society needs to understand that inappropriate sexual behavior is wrong, and if you are in the position where someone is practicing this act on you, you should speak out. Just to the end of our show. Wally, do you have anything to say?
First, thank you for having me.
Okay, and you're welcome, and thank you for being here. Let's say goodbye to our audience.
Bye.
Bye.
My name is Danelli Kendall, and I'll be looking at the consequences of drug abuse. What is drug abuse? Drug abuse is a continual taking of illegal substances. And for my artistic piece, I'm doing spoken words. It's hard to live 35 and alone and losing this habit to alcohol or smoking. It's hard to lose pressure because my breath, it depends on painkillers. But this addiction has gone way too far. I never knew some consequences of taking drugs can cause me stroke, lung disease, brain damage, and the list goes on. Now think about it. Do you want to be like this? Do you want to continue this? Do you want to live in this bondage? No. Let's put an end to drug abuse. It's important to bring awareness to drug abuse because it's causing our young adults, even to our kids, due to peer pressure, domestic violence, and the list goes on.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tamira Scott, and today I have a little poem that I would like to share with you on domestic abuse or domestic violence. Now, before I get into my poem, I would like to give you a little definition on what is domestic abuse. Domestic abuse can be defined as a pattern of behavior in any relationship that is used to gain or maintain power and control over an intimate partner, which includes many different forms such as physical, sexual, emotional, economical, stalking, and harassment. The name of my poem is called Cage, and here we go. Beneath the dark corner, she lay there. Love was the gift wrapped with cheers. Gone were the days, smile were rocking. Now and then, his face did the talking. She wanted love's symphony, all because she was afraid of being lonely. And braved the blows, and no longer felt it strange. And so the cycle grow and grow. A violent person could never change.